Oh, he is punk. Okay.
I think I'm pretty punk.
I always assumed that's why you and Richard got along so well. So.
Cause we're punk.
Yeah, Richard is less punk than you are, but.
He appreciates the style of punk so much and like the sort of lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
But he definitely like portrays a very blue collar attitude.
Yes. Well, it just goes to show you no two people are the same, right? So.
That's what's great about life. That's
Yeah.
why I like talking to you, is because we're like very different people, but like I could discuss whatever you like for hours and like learn so much.
Like, for example, I could be aptly described as a member of geek culture, right? I'm very into old PC games. I collect and run tabletop RPGs. I collect board games and miniatures, like, very much into that. But at the same time, I'm a dancer, right?
Yeah.
And I'm athletic, right?
It's like, it makes you so unique. I love that about you. Like,
Yeah.
it's very like not what you would expect, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And at the same time, like, what do you expect when you meet someone?
Mm-hmm. I don't think you should expect anything. I think that only sets you up for judgment. So.
I agree. Oh, this is great. Ah, so cool. I love when this happens.
What?
Nothing is working.
Nice.
Hang on. I'm all sweaty now.
Hey, my name's Nathaniel Kiefer.
Oh, okay. And I'm Christian.
And we're here.
Usually you introduce me. I kept interrupting when you were about to introduce me. I was
gonna introduce you. I'm here with my friend Christian Apollo. We're playing Super Mario Sunshine.
Super Mario and the 7 Golden Rings.
Super Mario and the Legend of the 10 Rings, or whatever the new Marvel movie is.
Actually, I'm looking forward to that one.
We're in Noki Bay. Do you know anything about Shang-Chi?
I actually don't, but I'm just looking forward to it because it sounds so interesting.
It does. It sounds a little bit like more exotic Iron Fist to me. So.
I just like. Rarely do we see a hero that's like. Just fighting skill, you know?
Yes, it's true.
Oh, it's this level.
Yes, this one. I beat this one. This was one of the ones I beat over the weekend.
Oh, you finally did?
I did, yeah.
Very good.
Yes. So it can be done.
It can be done? Well, that's good news. Because I'm doing it.
Yeah. I'm ready to see you.
I'm ready to see you. That's not what I wanted to do.
I'm ready to just see you massacre this level. Just destroy it.
Okay.
Yeah. Just get it in one go here.
Don't jinx it, homie.
Yeah.
Because I could very well lose. Whoa! Oh. No. Okay. I was not expecting that. That was really funny.
I'm just filling you with confidence, that's all.
And I appreciate it, trust me.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. You gotta love the C-stick, man.
Gotta love
camera.
It took me... I got to 45 shine sprites before I realized you could rotate the camera with a C-stick, so... Gotta love it.
Really? It took that long?
I'm glad I figured it out eventually, because I would have never finished this level if I couldn't have rotated the camera. And yeah, I don't know, it's not...
This is what I'm talking about, baby.
And yeah, it did take me that long. I don't feel that embarrassed. I've never played this game before.
That's true. That is true. There we go.
And in Super Mario 64, they're buttons. So I just, I don't know. I just never experimented with it.
I guess so, huh? There we go, baby. We're almost there. This one goes fast. Shit. Lots of jumping.
You're killing it. Boom, easy peasy. Now the part that makes me dizzy.
It doesn't have to.
There it is. So what were we talking about last episode? What were we talking about? What were we chatting about? I'm gonna let you finish this actually, then I want you to focus here. There it is.
What
Boom.
did you say about one go?
One go. The first try. Easy clap. It's not fair. We invited a professional gamer, Christian Apollo.
Professional gamer.
To play Sunshine Day.
I've played at least 10.
You played at least 10. We established that last time.
Yeah.
At least 10 video games.
The Pokemon series, we should really only count that as one. They are the same game.
Yeah, I only have one entry from a franchise on my lists. So.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Did we get Pinna Park? I can't remember if we unlocked it.
I have no idea. We have not done any levels from it if we do.
Oops. Bonk. Haha.
Typhoon damaged exhaust port on the western shore have been completed. An investigation of Pinna Island is scheduled to begin soon. Okay, that sounds like Pinna Park's open then.
You want to know who my favorite punk celebrity is?
Who?
That one what had a talk show. Oh gosh. I shouldn't have mentioned it if I don't remember his name.
Yeah, not really.
Damn it.
And it doesn't narrow it down to say
he
talk show.
He was Scottish. He had a talk show, The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. That's his name.
Craig Ferguson. Okay, yeah, I know who that is. He's a great guy, actually. I don't know him personally, but I used to watch his talk show.
Yeah, I loved his talk show.
Yeah.
Best talk show on TV. Man, how is it I spray him with water and it's like, oh, that's too much. And then he jumps in the water. He's like, ow, this water.
Maybe it's kind of like holy water or something. Like once it passes through flood, there's some kind of process that happens.
I mean, now that I think about it, it's probably like the sort of pressure of the water. So it's like highly pressurized.
Highly pressurized. It's very painful. Have you ever gotten hit in full blast by a water hose? It can actually hurt. So.
I have.
Okay, well then you know.
Gotta love siblings.
Yeah. Or even if you have the shower on too intense, it can happen.
That's true. That's why I never shower.
That's why I never use water.
I bathe using tongues.
I bathe using sand.
Sand. Honestly, that doesn't sound so bad.
I'm not sure it would work.
Do a sand bath.
I'm not sure it would work, but it ensures I never catch on fire.
Did he jump all the way down? No, he's still up here. I can hear him.
No, he goes up one more level, and then he throws himself down, I think. Yeah, there he is.
There's the little bastard.
And that super soaker move there is, like, super awesome.
I'm out. Good thing I'm heading down. Whoops.
Okay, saved by the seashell. Me.
Shine. Die, Super Mario.
Mario is honestly like a superhero has clearly gotten, augmented powers. And that's not even talking about his jumping, but that's like talking about, falling from a great height, not dying instantly. So
Super Mario is super for a reason. That's why they call him Super Mario.
That's why they call him Super Mario.
Man, this fella ain't going down, huh?
Yeah, so this is another one I did a couple nights ago, and yeah, it took me like 6 passes to take this guy down.
God.
It's made worse. Oh, I wasn't doing the Super Soaker move as consistently as you. So.
Oh, okay.
So I think you'll probably do it in half the time. What I love about... Oh, you're out of water again. What I really love
It's right
about...
here.
Oh, nice. And that's why
Mm.
that's there.
Yeah, probably. So
I
we're gonna
love...
say you really love...
What I love about Shadow Mario is how considerate he is. You know, he waits for you to catch up. There you go. He's crying like a baby.
Curses.
Foiled again. That's what he says. That's the line.
Nathaniel, I really hope you put a villain into our masks campaign that says curses and foiled again.
Okay, I'll try.
If you can fit that in.
Well, okay, if we can fit that in, okay, I'll try. We'll have a minor villain who says that at some point.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that pleases me.
Yeah.
What's up
34
with
shines.
DBS alert? Repairs to the typhoon damaged
exhaust port on the western shore have been completed. Yeah, so I think that's Pinna Park, right? The little launcher thing.
Yeah, I guess we could go do some more Pinna Park. I think I did unlock Pinna Park.
Yeah, just the first level's that Bowser roller coaster level. So.
Yeah, that's no good, is it?
It's the worst one, I think. Except for level 8, which again is the roller coaster, if I remember correctly.
Is it?
Yeah, isn't 8 the one where you have to pop the balloons or something?
I don't know. I wonder if I could do this level in one.
That'd be
Goodness me, I hope
That'd be
so.
great. That'd be great.
I would love that.
So far you've been doing it.
I know, it's been rare that I have trouble with a level, huh?
Yeah. You haven't had trouble with the level yet.
I mean, there was a couple at the very beginning. Oh, wait. I don't need to worry about that. I just gotta follow him.
Yeah, we're not there just yet. Oh, this is the one with the cutscene, too, where the
Yeah, this is gonna...
music is so much louder.
Yeah, this is gonna take a while. So I'm just gonna put the controller down, and you can tell me about something you want to talk about. Tell me all about it.
So, well, I was kind of hoping you would ask me what my top 10 favorite video games is. But if you're not
Actually, I would like to know
I'll
that. I
discount.
would like to know that.
Okay. All right.
From number 10 to number 1, like
Yeah,
worst...
I thought you'd ask for the order too. You know what? I actually have them in order.
Oh, hell
So,
yeah.
oh yeah. I've given this a lot of thought. So
Tell me it.
top 10 songs, top 10 video games, top 10 movies, everything. Everything's a top 10 list, man.
Wow, okay.
That's how I be. But we'll start with video games because it's more relevant to this topic.
Okay.
Okay, so number 10, and number 10 is really important to me because it's the gateway game by which every other game is measured. It has to be at least as good as entry number 10, probably for me to finish it. So, and number 10 is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
KOTOR, okay.
KOTOR, yeah, the classic PC game released in, hold on, I'm pulling it off my shelf and looking at the date, 2003.
Oh, that's old.
2003. So
that's
it
when
is,
this came out.
Yeah, it is.
I think this was 2002.
It's as
maybe.
old as Sunshine. Unless Sunshine was 2002?
Yeah, it was 2002.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's a year. It's not as old as Sunshine.
Still pretty old.
Yeah, so it's 18 years old. There's a sequel.
Oh my god, this game can go to university.
Wow. This game can drink and vote.
Wow. Amazing. All right, so continue. So tell me why KOTOR is number 10.
So KOTOR is number 10 because it's funny too because I'm not a big RPG guy. I've only actually ever finished 4 or 5 RPGs in my whole life. But KOTOR is one of them, and for me KOTOR is like the baseline thing. The story's not mind-blowing, but it's really solid. There's a good amount of twists and turns, and if you're smart, you can see them coming, but they're still there, they're still effective, and it's also easy to forget that KOTOR is Dungeons & Dragons.
What?
Yeah, it's based on Dungeons and Dragons 3rd edition. All of the core mechanics, all of the abilities, the skills, how the system works
I love
is
third
D&D.
edition. Third edition was great.
And because it's behind Star Wars, it's a little bit more disguised than, say, Neverwinter Nights or something like that.
Wow.
And I actually like it better than the games that are specifically D&D games. So
I've never played any of the D&D games. Interesting.
yeah, they're interesting, but there's definitely a learning curve to the interface. The UI can be frustrating.
Right.
It's not smooth. So there's a clunkiness to it, I think.
Right.
So, and I'm not saying that in a bad way, I just mean like there's a weight to it. There's a lot of buttons. There's a lot of moving parts. So, especially if you're playing like a spellcaster or something like that, you got your spell book you gotta open, and then you got your party members, then you gotta, pause to activate this and that and all of that, so.
Yeah, there's a whole lot going on.
There's a lot of moving parts, so. Okay, we got 1 hit on Bowser so far. You need 4? 4 hits, I think?
It seems like I would need 4, huh?
Yeah, seems that way to me. Okay.
So what's number 9?
What's number 9?
Let's continue up the list.
Let's continue the list. Let's continue the list here. So number 9 is a game called Star Siege. And
Star Siege.
Star Siege is a mech simulation game set in the distant year of, I want to say 2130 or 2230 or something like that.
Well, that's not too far.
And Star Siege is one of those games where the lore and the backstory are almost more important than the actual game itself. So the game is 1999, I think, is when it came out.
Okay.
And it came, I wish you could see my camera here, mate, but it came with a full manual, which is 185 pages long.
Oh my god.
And I'm not good with dimensions, but the book is, I would say, 6 inches by 8 inches. Like, that's the dimensions of the book.
Good lord.
And then it's 185 pages. And then it comes with a full color compendium, which is a full history of the lore, the universe, all the characters, all of the backstory. Full color, same dimensions, and that is... I want to say... I'm trying to find the page numbers. I want to say it's 190 pages? Something like that?
Wow.
Right, and you don't need anything that's in the compendium to play the game. But it comes with like a 200 book, like, lore. A history book, basically, of the universe you're playing in.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah. So, I have read the compendium, cover to cover, like, 5,000 times.
So you must know that game inside out.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
And I'm not going to mince words. It's an ugly game. Like, it looks like it's 5,000 years old or whatever.
Okay.
But it's so rich. It's so in depth. If you don't like mecha sims, it's not going to be up your alley. But it's so rich. It's so in depth that even if like that kind of game doesn't appeal to you, there's an appreciation of this was some writer. Like, this was their baby. They gave birth to this. They fully fleshed it out. They know every detail of it. And if you care to learn, you can know every detail too. So.
Oh my god, it's been Baby Bowser all along.
Oh no, he's got a bib on.
What a cutie pie. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so. The other great feature about the game, and I was telling this to Richard. Richard was really impressed by this. There's a feature in the game called the OmniWeb, which is literally a social media board where in between missions, the various factions in-game will post like little like basically tweets on this like inter solar system social media platform.
That's awesome.
In 1999, right? So it's like, okay, so they predicted Twitter, a decade early kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true.
But so that's kind of, it's a sci-fi thing, right? Like that the science fiction writers are the ones who are, seeing the future of technology and all of that.
It's true. They really often do get it almost 100% right.
Yeah, they talk about like the original Star Trek, kind of predicting like flip phones and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, tell me about number 8.
Number eight. Yeah, I get number 8 and 7 mixed up sometimes because they swap places from time to time.
I get that.
But I think, if I recall correctly, number 8 is a game that's very dear to your heart, and that is Mother 2.
Oh, Earthbound.
Or Earthbound, yes, as people across the pond would know it.
It's in my top 10.
Yeah, absolutely. I imagine it is, definitely. Is it number 1 for you, video game wise?
No, absolutely not.
No? Okay.
No.
I wonder if maybe, well, you can share. I guess you can share your picks with me afterwards. So, unless I come across yours, but that's probably unlikely. So,
Might have to write some down.
is it your favorite RPG? Do you have an RPG that's closer to your heart?
I might. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I have to think about this.
So, Earthbound is one of only 3 JRPGs I've finished all the way through. The other 2 being Super Mario RPG, like Legend of Seven Stars, and Chrono Trigger. So,
Right.
I don't think I need to tell you why Earthbound is absolutely excellent. And I actually think I mentioned this to you a couple episodes ago on this show, that Earthbound, this one reviewer I really respect mentioned this, that the game is not only about children, but it's through the lens.
Through the lens, yeah.
Of a child, and so it's got this very overblown, absurdist. Sometimes things are goofy and done ridiculously. Sometimes things are very terrifying, because in the mind of a child, everything is kind of amplified, right? Their world and their world experience is so small that everything becomes this huge larger than life.
Their
right?
dreams are a bit wilder. Everything's a bit brighter.
Yeah.
People are more excited.
Exactly. So there's this vividness to it. What a balloon. There's a vividness to it that that other games don't capture in the same way. And it's hard. And the game wasn't well received here when it came out. And so that's the thing with experimental games like that. So
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So you can look at it and be like, oh, it looks kind of ugly compared to other RPGs at the time, but it made sense thematically because it's this little kid who's drawing the game, who's seeing the world. So
that's the big thing, right? That's like thematically what it's about, right?
So
that's a good pick for number 8 and or 7.
Yeah, depending on my mood that day, because sometimes it depends on how melancholy I'm feeling.
So tell me about number 7 then.
Number 7, and you might understand why they switch places sometimes. Number 7 is a game called The Stanley Parable. Are you familiar with that?
I get why they switch spots.
Yeah.
I love that game.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. Okay.
It's another one of those things that became popular in the late 2000s. Walking sims.
Yes.
They're called.
Walking simulations. Yes. I've played a few.
I really think that's not an apt title for what those games are, though.
No, they're not really. But whatever. I mean, that's the title they have. I'm actually more of a fan of games like that than I thought I would be, because I'm such a fan of storytelling in general. And a good walking simulator only needs to achieve one thing, and that's atmosphere. And atmosphere is really important. It's one of the reasons why Majora's Mask is such a impressive game, even amongst the Zeldas, because its atmosphere is so compelling. Oh, we'll
It
talk
really
about
does
it.
paint a whole
Yeah,
picture. Anyway,
yeah.
continue about the Stanley Parable.
But the Stanley Parable is, if again, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically a walking simulator, like Christian said. You're an office worker, basically, and this narrator kind of guides you along the journey, but you have the option of listening to him or not listening to him. And I won't say anything more because it's spoiler heavy. And I'm streaming Stanley Parable this coming Friday.
Please remind me of that because I want to join in.
Okay, absolutely. And the thing with just the thing with the game is it's what it's about to me, and I won't say this is the definitive definition because I think the beauty of the game is going to be whatever you want it to be. But
Yeah.
what it is to me is it's about collaborative storytelling, which as someone who writes tabletops is what I'm all about too. And it's the power of the narrator and the player, and how they both need each other.
Well, I mean, it's a perfect example of writer versus character, right?
Yes, exactly. And depending on which ending you go with, depending on what you do, they're sometimes at odds, but they're at their best when they're in harmony with each other.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of it.
I think that's the truest part.
And it's a story that can only be told in video game format. It wouldn't work as a book. It wouldn't work as a movie. It wouldn't work as a TV show because it has to have that interactive element.
Ouch.
I'm getting the vibe you're trying to get one of those bullet bills over that basket to get the blue coin, yeah?
You're damn right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
They've kind of put it in an awkward spot.
Oh man, there was a purple one following me.
It must have hit the tree or the
Oh,
rock.
there's a gold one. Ah,
I didn't know there were gold ones.
here's a purple one. Come at me, bro. What the hell?
It didn't come at you.
He didn't. This game
He's like,
sucks.
nah, I'm good. Yeah, look, do you see that? He got bored.
Bro,
Oh,
this
he
sucks.
he weaves a little bit. Like he follows you and then he gets sidetracked, then he comes back.
Dude, this sucks.
It's like an
All over.
ADHD bullet bill. Oh,
I'm gonna
taking a
lose
lot.
it. I'm
You're taking
going
a
to.
lot of-
Whoa!
oh, there it is. Oh no. That was only because you were trying to get that stupid coin. So,
Yes. I didn't really fail, technically.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a TKO. You didn't actually get knocked out. That was just a technicality. So you have you have a lot of lives anyways. So
I do. I'm fine.
yeah.
Okay, so Stanley Parable, I totally get it. I
Yeah.
get why that switches places with Earthbound.
Yeah.
I would put it below Earthbound on my list if I had a
Mm-hmm.
list, but I get that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like I
Continue.
said, they switch places pretty often.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What would 6 be then?
what was 6B? 6B. We're getting to the big boys now. So 6 is, if I remember correctly, let me just make sure I don't mess this up because I want to make sure we don't miss one.
Fuck. A gold one.
Do the gold ones follow you?
They give
No, they
a
just
lot
seem-
of coins, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. They're coin colored. Okay, so number 6 is actually number 8. So I missed one. That was my
Oh
bad.
no.
So this is actually number 8, and then Earthbound's number 7 and Stanley Parable's number 6. But
Okay.
number 8, asterisk, is oh, here comes the bombs. The bombs. Is a game called Total Annihilation.
Okay.
And it is a real-time strategy game released in 1996 by a company called Cave Dog Entertainment. And it's a real-time strategy game. It's futuristic. It's got like mechs, tanks, planes, boats, that kind of thing.
All that good stuff.
I don't like RTSs, but Total Annihilation is the one exception. I will play that game to death.
Not only is it the exception, it's on your top 10.
It's not my top 10. It's the only one that did it perfect, and I don't know. This one's weird for me because I'm not even sure why I like it so much, but it just everything clicks with it. The soundtrack is glorious. It gets pumped up. There's no doubt about it. And it's got this amazing feature where you can actually, once you get the game going, you can take the disc out because it's a PC game. You can actually take the disc out and replace it with any music CD you own, and the game will play it as if it was the game's soundtrack.
What?
Yeah.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah, so it is kind of sick. So I have conquered the galaxy to Weird Al. That's been cool.
Oops.
Is there like a blue coin at the end of this, or?
I forget why this is here.
Yeah, why this exists, other than to spawn enemies infinitely? Is this
Uh,
just in case you fall from above or something? You have like a safety net?
I think so. It's for the first part of it to be like,
yeah,
you fucked up,
ease you
but
in?
you're okay.
Right.
Like, you must learn from your mistakes and learn how to play this level.
Yeah, learn how to play the game. So its soundtrack is glorious. It looks really beautiful for 1996, which might not be saying much, but it's really fast paced. It was revolutionary for its time. It's like, I don't know, like film aficionados will talk about movies that are, you know, predictable or boring nowadays, but like you don't even realize how many things were like inspired by this film or that film or whatever.
Yeah.
It's the same sort of thing.
Films you wouldn't even know about,
You know,
yeah.
every modern strategy game that exists nowadays
Is influenced by this one.
owes some credit to Total Annihilation, basically.
Huh.
So
Interesting.
if it's in any way sci-fi, futuristic, whatever, especially if it's real time, it owes its existence to Total Annihilation.
Interesting.
So, it wasn't the first of its kind because Command and Conquer is a bit older, but it was, you know, it was like the
first one that did what it did.
Yeah, it was the codifier, I would say. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me the last five?
Yeah, the big boys.
Tell me them in the next episode.
Okay, let's do that.
This is a two-parter, guys. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
And don't forget to follow and watch Nathaniel on Twitch on those days again.
The pressure. Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays.
Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. The guy who
All
wears a
the
hat.
cool days. All the cool days.
All right, everybody. See you later. I can't wait to know what those other 5 are, but I can't know until the next episode. The anticipation is killing me. I want this, you know what? I want this end slate to be over now so that I can get that information.
Well, we don't even,
you know what?
we're not obliged. We're not obliged to have an end slate, you know.
No, we're not, but this is technically the end slate.
This is the end slate, yeah. Oh, I'm aware.
Screw the watchers. Well, actually, the only person this is really affecting right now, currently, as I'm saying this, is me.
Yes.
So I could just say this is over, and it is.